Funny shit once in a while. Every now and again. Every now and again. Every now and again. We are back. This is Fresh and Funky. That's who the fuck I would like to call myself. I think of myself as pretty fresh and sometimes funky in my takes and maybe funky in the way I dress or smell or who gives a fuck, really? But yeah, we're going to do some picks and some breakdowns, parlays, and what's going on in today's Monday, January the 3rd. The third day of 2022. How in the fuck are we living? Or are we living anymore? Matters not that the question and matters that the fact. Let me stop talking in riddles like I'm Jim Carrey, the fucking Riddler here, and let's just get on down with it here. Yesterday didn't do too very well with the NFL parlay nor my NBA parlay, needless to say. But we'll review that first here. Let's review yesterday's yesterday's NFL parlays. What we had. We had the first half total under 21 in the Jaguars and Patriots. That was a mistake. I should have known the Patriots were gonna just fucking basically 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 the Patriots dominated the Jaguars from the get. It was close to kind of be in the beginning, but then Trevor threw his normal picks. Basically Trevor Lawrence is trying to fight Zach Wilson for the most interceptions. Peyton Manning's probably crying right now somewhere. Yes, 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 Peyton. I'm sorry, I am a Manning. You're probably a Manning you probably don't even know about and don't give a fuck about. Who cares? I'm not in your guys' circle. But shouts out to Cooper's son. Arch Manning. Hopefully he'll make it to be the next Manning. Then I could put in my fantasy football lineup. But yeah, so that fucked my couch early. I had the first half total under 20 points in the Dolphins and Titans. That actually covered for me. I had under 36 and a hook between the Giants and the Bears. That game definitely, it definitely went over. I mean, the Giants definitely didn't help themselves. Oh my lord, I don't even want to get into that here. Don't want to get into that here. So let's break down. Let's break down the scores and the schedules for the week 17 here, and then we'll break down the playoffs as well here. We still got one game left. We have the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll get into that game a little bit more here. Well, actually, it did cover. The Bears and the Giants did cover for me. They went 32 points. 32 points. And so that actually did a cover for me here. So honestly, the Jaguars one screwed me. The Dolphins and Titans, they Titans blew them out in the second half, but they definitely covered the first. Up there, I had the over 51 in the Chiefs and Bengals. That game went 65 total points. I just knew that was gonna be, I thought there was gonna be points, and basically the way it played out, hey, so that bet actually can't that bet that this was a parlay bet I had. So basically it got killed because I took the 21. I should have took the over in that Jaguars game, and it would have been a live bet here. And the Giants, Giants and the Bears under 36 and a hook. It went to 32, so that covered there. And the Rams. The Rams and We had the Rams and the Ravens. I had the under 47 and went to 39. So we covered there. What didn't cover for me was I picked the Broncos on the money line and the Cowboys. Broncos ended up losing by 3 touchdowns. The the Cowboys, on the other hand, ended up losing by just 3 points. And basically, I had Packers winning, and they ended up taking down the Vikings 37 to 10. Shit, the over-under was at 42. Shit, I would have took that. I definitely would have took that one. And shoot, the over-under 40 in that Seattle game, it went up to 80 points between Seattle put up 51 in the hey, Detroit Lions put up 29, so see New Orleans and then Carolina. That was a little scoring, 18 to 10. Saints won. That was, 36 points in that game. So that was 28 points right there. The Niners game went to had 30 points. It was supposed to be over 40 something points, 44. So, and the Cowboys in the game was supposed to be 52 points and it went under 47. So, like I said, basically the Cowboys, the Cardinals, and the Patriots, those three. If I would have changed it, I could have covered. Would have won me some money. Exactly how much money you say? I would have won. Yeah, I would have won 153 bucks on a dollar bet. So I'd have been making a profit of 152%. So that would have been a very nice little profit there. But that crushed me. That crushed me. But needless to say, here we got. Let's kind of look at the playoff picture here. We'll look at the AFC first. The AFC right now, the Tennessee Titans are the number 1 seed. Currently sitting at number 1 seed. Because they beat the Kansas City Chiefs that are the number 2 seed. And they will be playing Kansas City will be playing the wild card weekend at home against none other than Las Vegas, or not Las Vegas, the Chargers here. Get the 7th spot here. In the 3 spot, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. And the 6th spot, we have the Indianapolis Colts. At the 4th spot, we have the Buffalo Bills. And the 5th spot, we have the New England Patriots. So now tonight, Pittsburgh mathematically still in with a win. Obviously, they have to win tonight against Cleveland, or they are obviously going to be out of the picture. But you still have the Raiders at number 8, Pittsburgh at 9, and Baltimore. Still the 3 teams in the hunt that have a chance, just in case the Chargers lose. Let's say the Chargers lose, and let's say the Colts end up losing here. Who knows what. So it's got, there's still a couple teams still alive in the AFC. Because see, if the Chargers lose to the Raiders take that 7th spot. So, and Indianapolis plays the Jaguars. So, go figure, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So the NFC, we have the number 1 seed is the Green Bay Packers. So with their win, they definitely clinched the number one spot, and they also clinched the division, taking out the Minnesota Vikings. At the number 2 seed right now, currently, since the Cowboys have lost, it bumps them down. So the number 2 seed is the Los Angeles Rams. And they will be facing currently the number 7 slotted Philadelphia Eagles. Then we have at the number 3 spot, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After their come from behind victory against the Jets, we'll be taking on the number 6 seeded San Francisco / Santa Clara 49ers. Niners won against the Texans, and so they'll be playing the number 2 seeded Rams, which they beat in Santa Clara. So this time they have to go down to LA and Inglewood to try to possibly, just maybe, knock the Rams out of that spot and maybe give them a better spot. Who knows? And sitting at the 4 spot is the Dallas Cowboys. And the number 5 spot will be the Arizona Cardinals. So a rematch in sense of the game that Cardinals, in essence, beat the Cowboys 25-22 yesterday. And the only other team that has a chance in the NFC right now is the New Orleans Saints. So if Philly somehow loses and New Orleans wins, New Orleans gets into the playoffs as the number 7 seed. So, but yeah, so that's what it's looking like. Some NFL news and notes. Raiders rookie cornerback. Raiders rookie cornerback Nate Hobbs arrested in Las Vegas on DUI charges. I mean, it wasn't this. I think this was the biggest fear of a lot of sports fans, and is you're getting a lot of guys now. They got a team in Vegas now, and now you got guys that are out there. I mean, everybody knows Vegas is a party city, and that city never sleeps. Like Chicago, like New York City, like Miami, like Houston, like New Orleans, like Los Angeles, San Francisco. You can go up and down the West Coast, East Coast, but guys are gonna continue to make mistakes. I mean, I'm not trying to hold it against the guy, but I mean, obviously, this isn't the first Raider to have a DUI to start the new year. Obviously, they had a lot of them last year. But needless to say, we're going to continue moving on here from that. And Derrick Henry could return to Titans practice this week and be ready for the playoffs. So that is good news for the Titans there, if, for the Tennessee Titan fans there. But definitely Tennessee needs to win this coming win and hold down the number 1 spot, and basically they'll have a first week bye. Same thing with Green Bay. They got to win, and so Minnesota, does Mike Zimmer want to see rookie quarterback Kellen Mound in Week 18? Not particularly. I mean, we're gonna end the season 8-9, which basically that was kind of what I predicted. I said a high side would be 9-8. I said, but I think what it was looking like we were gonna be 8-9 down the stretch. So. I myself would like to see Kellen Mound out there to see what he has if Kirk Cousins isn't available, obviously. So All right. So now, well, I mean, I don't want to get into this why Antonio Brown decided to quit the NFL yesterday. Whether there's a dispute over Brown's health led to the sideline blowups and him being cut. What they say that he got hurt in the game, and so basically, whatever, or he's just mad because he had incentives in his contract, and if he was to get that, and they were stowing him out, and they were trying to take a personal vendetta on him. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I don't have time in the world to figure out the problems with these NFL players or athletes, or even my own problems sometimes. But I'm not I'm not tied to an NFL team, nor am I tied to an organization like ESPN or whatever. So, when I say whatever I say, hey, good luck to Antonio for the best for him. Mentally, physically, spiritually, as a man. Hopefully, he can. If the NFL is no longer his thing, that he should do something that is gonna help him. More ways than one, not just do things and then go off the end. I don't want to see this be the end all be all because we've seen that with many former athletes and sometimes after life after the NFL, just like people that get out of the military. Sometimes life after the military, some people just after leaving and getting out of it, that's it's never the same. Hence the movie what you know David Wayne's made Major Pain, but you have to find something. You have to find your love and that's why I love sports. And I found sports. Sports. I like to I like to play fantasy. I like to play. I like to play picks. Make some picks, do some parlays. Love to get breakdowns on the games, and surely I'm going to do for this Monday Night Football game. So speaking of that game here, we're gonna we're gonna look at the game here, look at some numbers here. I like because I'm a numbers guy. I'm a numbers guy. All right, I like looking at numbers. I mean, I'm not an analytics guy. I'm just like the eye test guy. I'm like the old fashioned guy. I'm like, hey, man, if if you can, I'm not so big on letting computers you know try to tell me this and that. But that's some other people. That's fine for other people. I mean, I know, hey, it works for other people. They cash money. They're making money. But for me, I do what works for me. I mean, that's bottom line. You got to do what works for you because if you start, doing all these different things, then it might not be your thing or that such. But needless to say, I'm digressing. We got a game tonight about 8:15 Eastern time, 5 West Coast time on ESPN in Heinz Field. Like I said, last time we'll see Ben Roethlisberger out there, huck and chuck and Roethlisberger football. And like I said, when Ben Roethlisberger, I remember when Ben Roethlisberger came out. He came out and he was a phenomenal guy. He came out of Miami, Ohio, Cleveland boy. Ohio guys. Joe Burrow. I mean, he's proving it right now. Joe Burrow is the boys in Ohio can play football now, right? They can play football out there. And, Ben Roethlisberger came out of that school, and he really started turning heads. And his first year, man, he really did. But the tail end of the career, and this year wasn't very good at all. I mean, they're rebuilding an offensive line, and let's just be honest. If you're having a rebuilt offensive line, you better have a quarterback that can have some sort of mobility that at least can get out and not get killed. But they'll have that opportunity next year once Ben's retired and everything. So obviously, Steelers will be looking for. But for me, I would still like to try to get some offensive linemen so that way when you do bring in this quarterback, he's not going to come in and get killed right away. So that's what I see for as far as Pittsburgh. But otherwise, I definitely like the receiving core they have: Claypool, Dante Johnson. I definitely like Pat Firemouth, my fantasy tight end. Let's go, Firemouth. Let's go. He's been out because he had a concussion, but I think he's really, a solid tight end for Pittsburgh, and Ben loves those tight ends. Najee is a great running back there. He's going to be a solid, pivotal. Like I said, once the offensive line starts gelling and working together, and they figured out that it's the Pittsburgh's going to be okay. They need to get their quarterback of the future now. I think the defense will be all right. Defense has got to get a little bit more healthier. I mean, they've had a lot of injuries on the defense this year, and defense, probably maybe, there are a couple more players in there, but their defense is pretty solid in my opinion. You got T.J. Watt there, he's holding it down. You got Minka Fitzpatrick. You got some solid pieces there that are gonna really shine for the future. So definitely the future is bright for Pittsburgh, even though we're saying goodbye to Ben Roethlisberger in his prestigious career. Yeah, he did win the Super Bowl, so let's not fool ourselves here. And then on the other side, you have the Cleveland Browns here. You have the Cleveland Browns here that the 7-8 mark on the season. They were looking strong, looking tough, and then injuries and like much of the league and all the rest of us in society are being affected by this vid. So they've tried to do the best they can, and maybe tonight do their best to be a spoiler to knock out the Steelers from their chances of having a shot at making the playoffs. And try to maybe go 9-8 here on the season, or who knows tonight here. I'm definitely on the side. I definitely invested in the Cleveland Browns defense. I'm definitely, you know, I believe Myles Garrett is definitely should be up there for Defensive Player of the Year, and he's gonna wreck some hell tonight. And I think Pittsburgh knows that, so they're gonna try to, but still, the Browns got some other guys that can disrupt and get in there as well, And I just, I'm a believer here. That Browns defense has kept them in a lot of the games this year, and I think it's gonna be it's definitely tonight. It's gonna be that tough AFC North. You know, top down, drag them out here. Of course, there's going to be some plays through the air, but it's going to be these two teams have no love lost for each other. And like I said, Pittsburgh, if they want to have any chance of trying to make it to the playoffs, they got to win tonight, and they control their destiny and hopefully win next week and hopefully get some help and maybe they sneak in as the last seed. But that being said, here we'll go down some injuries here. Obviously, Malik Jackson, defensive tackle, he is questionable. John Johnson III, strong safety, he'll be out. Troy Hill will be out. He's more of a slot corner, so that, like I said, somebody like Deontay Jones is. And then as far as the Steelers, Buddy Johnson, he's out with a foot injury. Kendrick Green, their rookie center, is questionable with a calf. He's played well, but I mean, he's a rookie, so he's still learning. Along with their rookie punter, Presley Harvin the third. So both of those guys, I'm sure he'll probably be in there. But we got, obviously Ben Roethlisberger throws for 240 yards and on average a game. He's got 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Baker Mayfield on the other side, 200 and about 17 yards a game, 15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. You got Najee Harris, 268 rushes so far on the season. That's just rushing attempts. He's averaging 3.7 league average, 3.7. So that's kind of You kind of want that more of the way north of 4. You got Nick Chubb who has 207 rush attempts because he's been banged up a little bit this year, but he averages 5.5 yards a carry. He has 8 touchdowns. Najee's got 6. So they're very similar there. Yeah, Deontay Johnson here. He's got 92 receptions. He averages 11.7 yards when he gets a reception. He's got 7 touchdowns on the season. We have on the other side, we have Donovan Peoples Jones. He's got 28 receptions. He averages 17.3 and 3 touchdowns. So we get to scoring here. Both teams score about 20 points a game. Both teams give up about 22 for the Browns, 24 for the Steelers. Total yards per game, the Browns have 362 yards total yards per game. That's 17th in the NFL. And Steelers are 333 yards per game. So it's 24th. Total yards against per game here. Steelers give up 368, 25th. And then obviously the Browns 321 here. So they obviously don't give up a lot. Steelers give up a lot more. Passing yards per game, you have 217 for the Browns. That's 23rd. And then you got the Steelers with 243. That's 14th. And then giving up, Browns only give up 215 yards in the air per game. It's 10th. And the Steelers give up 255. That's tied for 13th. Let's see. Browns rush for damn near 145 yards per game. That's third best in the NFL. Pittsburgh Steelers 88 yards per game. That's 29th. That's basically damn near dead last. And rush yards against per game. The Browns give up 105 yards. That's ninth best. And the Steelers give up 143, which is 31st. So Steelers and the Chargers are about probably the worst as far as giving up rushing yards. But they defend the pass very well. As you see. Time of possession here. The Browns are 8th with basically 31 minutes per game. And then you have the Steelers. They hold the ball 29 minutes per game. That holds for 25th in the league. The Browns have 37 sacks as a team. That's 14th in the league. Pittsburgh has 43, which is 6th. Then you have, as far as interceptions, you have the Browns have 12, which is 16th, and you have Steelers with 9. So that's 23rd. Steelers at home, they beat Tennessee 19 to 13. They got dominated. Then against Baltimore, they won 20 to 19. And then Steelers got smoked on the road. The Browns on the road here lost by 2 points to the Green Bay on Christmas. Then they lost by 2 points on the 20th on a Saturday, which was a Monday. Then at Baltimore, they lost by 6. So definitely a tough game here. Definitely a tough game in store here tonight. So definitely, I'm gonna be definitely looking forward to this game when it comes on, and it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, rugged, and raw. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be for the faintest of hearts. and all that. Give myself a little bit of a give me some water here. All right, so yeah, Joey B. You know Joey Burrow. Yeah, that's what's up. Complete. Yeah, don't mind my wild hair. Got my wild hair going here. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game tonight. It's gonna be one of those fucking knockdown, drug 'em out. We're gonna see people go on some stretcher. Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, just going to do some breakdowns, do my little takes and my picks here on who I'm taking tonight here. I mean, obviously with the Cleveland Browns and Steelers. I mean, Steelers still got a chance. So I mean, Steelers better fucking fight and play tonight. But I don't know. I kind of like the Browns. I'm kind of leaning Browns there, but I'd like to see Pittsburgh win. Maybe get a chance at the playoffs, but who knows? I mean, they have to win and hope for the Raiders. But I don't know how that works because the Raiders beat the Ravens, and if they beat the Chargers, they would still get and they beat the Steelers. Are you busting down lunch yet? Hell yeah, man! Shit, you gotta eat some good food while you can. Shit, who knows? We might be eating bugs in a couple years. Oh hell no! Hopefully I'll be gone by that time. I ain't eating no fucking bugs. Fuck that shit. I remember as a kid we went to Pismo. I know, bro. You know, another Raiders. These guys can't stop getting DUIs, man. I mean, man, you think if they, shit, as much as DUIs and shit they get, man, you think the Raiders would be, they'd be all in like they go all in on getting a DUI. They'd be a better team. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. They definitely got to get some guys out there, but living out in Las Vegas, like I was saying earlier, man. You can go party all night. You could do whatever you want out there. You can smoke weed. You could. I mean, I mean, like I said, if you're a responsible person, yeah, they definitely earned the trophy for most most uh most players getting DUIs, and that's for damn sure. But yeah, complete. So what do you think, man? What do you think? What's your take on the Browns and Steelers tonight? The Steelers got the give one good fight for Ben Roethlisberger. One last hoorah. Maybe makes they try to get one last playoff push for Big Ben before he leaves. I don't know, man. Their offensive line to me is. I mean, but Cleveland's theirs is no better either. So I mean, both defenses to me are gonna feast tonight. That's why I think I would definitely be if I'm putting money tonight. I'm definitely putting the under. I'm definitely putting the under. Let's see. I'm on my site right now here. All right. 43 and a half. Really? They think 43 and a half right now. I know. I think it's going to be a close one too. I definitely think it's going to go under 43 and a half. I don't know. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it ends up being like a fucking 24-21 ball game. Steelers win. I don't know. I like the three though. I just know that whoever's gonna win is gonna win by three, just like how the Chiefs and Bengals. That's why I picked the high score in that game. But yeah, that's what I'd be taking right now. I'd be taking the. I mean, they're begging people to take the over. Where I'm at, it's basically the same. Steelers to win by three, and the Browns in the money line. But me, I would definitely be like, boom, I'm going. Then we can parlay it with the. Oh yeah, Sac State game already. Sac State's already on. Sac State's playing um Oregon State right now, I believe. But yeah, man, shit. Washington's playing Arizona tonight, and Arizona, Purdue and Wisconsin. That should be a pretty good college basketball game. There are not too many college basketball games on really tonight. Yeah, I think that too. That's why I think Steelers could definitely win by tonight because just one more for Ben. Chance to maybe get because they're 7-7-1. So if they win, they're 8-7-1. So they still have that shot, even though the Raiders beat them, so they'd still be behind the Raiders, and definitely the Ravens. Because in the NFC, it's only the Saints have a shot. So if the Eagles lose, Saints win, Saints take their spot. So we'll definitely see that. And dude, the Cowboys got to play. Oh man, if the Cowboys, I'd hate to see if the Cowboys lose and then have to play in Arizona. That'd be funny. Like I mean the way some of the playoff games, we're looking at Tampa Bay to play the Niners, and yeah, it'll be the Cowboys and Arizona, and the Rams and the Eagles. Then you have Kansas City, and it would be the Chargers, unless the Chargers lose and the Raiders win. Then the Raiders would play. Dude, that dude, imagine that. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, that's who. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Eagles and Cowboys. Ooh, ooh, that's gonna be an ugly fucking game. That's gonna be ugly, bro. That's gonna be ugly. What the hell? Sorry, fucking garbage truck and some fucking kid. No, yeah, man. I mean, we're gonna get some, preview to some playoffs, and it's must win, man. Must win football, and must win, fantasy football for us. I mean, I'm hoping. I'm hoping my three players have a chance tonight. Three people should have me an equal enough opportunity to get me at least 16 fucking points to win. Yeah, yeah. See, my other ones, yeah, by 40. Shit, I was down like that by Dan, but then the second week, this motherfucker comes up and had Joe Burrow out of fucking nowhere, and then when you're playing motherfuckers that got Jamar Chase. Yeah, I looked at Aiden's roster, man. Everybody had double digits. Well, we're at like 20, 40, 20, 10, 10, 20. Oh shit! I thought they already did. Shit! Shit. That means it was only that means everybody else. That means everybody else paid then. That means Dan paid. That means I paid. Well, all right. Well, yeah, I paid right away. Shit, they're the only two people that didn't pay. Well, be out their ass. It's gonna be coming out your ass, bitch. They're gonna be owing fucking some. They're gonna be owing Aiden some money then. uh, well, that's why next year and shit. It's gonna be like, hey, we're gonna do this shit, and it'll be better next year. Now that we kind of know how people play, and then obviously we're gonna X out some people, and maybe bring some other people in that want to fucking be competitive and. I know be like, Aiden, be like, Aiden, I paid your entry, just slide me a little bit, just a little cut, just a little cut, just as a, as a thank you, as a thank you. Oh yeah, it will be complete. It's just the first year trying to do it and then trying to get people, and it was just a rush, man, and that's what happens, shit gets rushed and it's not planned out and things. Jones. Ugh, ugh. Yep. All right. Let's see here. We got Townsend and Drexler. Yeah, I think Drexler sound like they're. Hmm. Like that. Like Rio Grande. I think Maryland first half here. Why not? Shootout in the first half. All right, here we go. Here we go. College parlay here. Taking the first half. Drexel. Taking them on the money line there. Plus 120 here. Taking the first half over 65 and a hook in the Wisconsin and Purdue game. And that's going to be a good basketball game tonight here, as far as college basketball is concerned. And then I'm taking first half UT Rio Grande Ballet on the money line here. Oops. Money line is plus 195 here. I'm gonna take the over 72 and a half in the Arizona Washington game first half. Over 72 and a hook. And Washington and Arizona. And then last but not least, I'm taking first half Maryland, them Terps. Taking them Turtles, all right? I'm taking the Turtles, all right? Calm down there, Turtles, all right? Coming down there. Coming down there. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. Simmer down there, Turtles, simmer down. I took that here along with the NFL here. Along with the under in the NFL game here. I took the under 43 here. I take the under 43 points in the Browns Steelers game. To make it bet the wager of $1 here. That's my special, the $1 chuck. And if we bet all that here, it will cash out at $147.77 here. Again, I took the under 43 points in the Browns game, Browns and Steelers. I took the first half with Maryland money line. Took the first half over 72 in the hook in Washington and Arizona. Took the first half with the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley on the money line. I took the first half over 65 in a hook in Wisconsin, in Purdue, and took the first half Drexel plus the money line here. That's the college and Monday Night Football parlay here. And let's get to the NBA parlay that we have tonight. There's 10 games. 10 games here. So we did a where's NBA at? All right, I want to see the odds here. See if they changed much since we picked them here. All right, so hell yeah, gonna have it all set up in Discord. All right, we got the Rockets and 76ers. The number is 13 right now for the point spread. The Sixers are 13-point favorites to win. Rockets definitely favorites on the money line, 700. We're 217. So we took the 76ers money line. I think the 76ers are going to win tonight here. I just think having Kevin Porter Jr. walk off the court and Christian Wood is pretty much not happy. The Rockets are just, I don't know, man. It's not looking very good right now. They need to trade John Wall. They need to get him the fuck out of there. They might just have to trade. Might just have to trade a lot of these guys out of there. You know, I mean, get rid of these guys. You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but you know. All right, so we got Charlotte Hornets and we have the Wizards. Wizards minus a point and a half. Charlotte's plus 100 on the money line. 231. It was 232. And we took the Wizards on the money line. Took the Wizards on the money line there. So yeah. Took the Whiz Biz on the money line. Then we took the under Yeah, I didn't want that. All right, then we took the under 226 and a hook and Pistons and Bucks. I just 16 points. I mean, Milwaukee probably could win by 16, but I don't know. I don't like that at all. I mean, could the Pistons cover 16? Maybe. I mean, I know they're getting a little bit healthier guys back now. I know Cade Cunningham's coming back, and I think Isaiah Stewart might be playing tonight. So I definitely got to check my team and make sure my guys are in the lineup tonight here. Uh, so yeah, we took the money line with the Wizards. Oh, we took the under. And then took the Bulls money line. I just don't like minus 14. Didn't like the under 218.5 over under. So take the Bulls there. All right. Well, don't tell me they canceled the Grizzlies game. Don't tell me they fucking canceled the Grizzlies game. Okay. Why isn't it up there then? Uh, hmm. Huh. I don't know. That's kind of weird though. Cause yeah, it's still on here. Ooh, get Josh Giddey here. Passes LaMelo as the youngest NBA player to record a triple double. Yeah, he's getting better. Huh. And yeah, the Rockets suspend Porter Jr. and come on, Christian Woods. I mean tonight. Yeah, so they're really gonna get fucked tonight. So maybe we should have maybe we should have done that here. That's pretty bad though. I'm telling you. That is terrible. But yeah, we had the Grizzlies. Yeah, we had the Grizzlies on the money line. So hopefully that game did not get canceled there. We had the Grizzlies money line. We had the under 226 and a hook in the Pistons game. We had the Bulls money line. We had the under 228 in the Jazz and Pelicans. We had the Mavs minus the 3 at home. We have the under 225 in Hawks and Blazers. We had the over 215 in the hook and Heat and Warriors. And we had the over 214 in the hook in T Wolves and Clippers. That $1 bet is $332. But yeah, it's basically what we did today here. We broke it down. Broke down our picks. Like I said, I did some first half bets here in NCAA here. We'll lay some. We'll lay the we'll lay some we'll lay two college bets here. All right. We got the half and then we got the. So let me just sit down here and let me get to my magic. All right, this will be college number 2. And if people get to know me, I like to do the. And those of you that know me, my buddy was in here. It's Complete TV. He definitely streams on Twitch and he also streams on YouTube. Great dude. We always love talking sports with that guy, man. And it's awesome to have somebody to talk sports with. It's all, you know, I don't claim to be on this pedestal higher than anybody else. I like to talk sports with other guys to see where they're at, see what kind of, they maybe they have a different, than I do, and just kind of just work together as a tag team kind of thing. But some people, most people, and some, I say, just hey man, I'm not trying to be the best, nor did I ever say I was the best, the greatest, or greatest there was. I'm not Mr. Perfect, not Ric Flair. Rest in peace, Mr. Perfect. Been gone for a long, long time. Wrestling. Kind of sound like Adam Rankin over here with my references here, but yeah. All right. So we took Drexler. We took Drexler on the money line the first half here. I'm gonna go with Townsend here. We'll take Townsend there. Purdue, Wisconsin here. I'm gonna take Wisconsin to cover the 12.5. I think that right there. So we got Townsend minus the 3 point spread. Then we got Wisconsin plus the 12 in the hook on the point spread here. And I like the under in this Rio Grande Rio Grande Sam Houston under 148 in the hook. And alright. And I like the under in this Arizona. Even though I picked the over in the first half here, I definitely like the under. Too. They hook. And then I like the under. I like the under in this Iowa Maryland game as well. Under 151 in Maryland in Iowa. That's part two of our bet there here. Part two of our college bet here. All right, so there we go. All right, so there we go. There we have it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Russian bot. Thank you. No, we don't want. Sorry, I'm not Russian. And I don't need no hairpiece. I don't need no hairpiece. No, no, please, no hairpiece. No, no, no hairpiece. I know your tricks and your deeds and everything. Yes, yes, your fake Russian bots and all these lovely nanobots. These transformers. Just think, that all of us just not awoke and rise to your bull crap. Yeah, look at my hair. See, look at this hair. This is tell you how much I care. Look at this hair. This hair is not fashionable. It's like a back mohawk over here. I got like a back mohawk back here, like. But no. But we went on for an hour today. Explained a little bit here about broke down the game a little bit, what I thought about the Browns and the Steelers. Had a discussion with my homie in here, and you know. With all that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Go watch some of the sports here, and hopefully win some money tonight. All right, peace.